Hi everyone, welcome back. It's day 3, yay. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm standing, so we're going to start standing today. I've got my 2 blocks. Definitely worth having something today, as we're going to be doing some folds and things. And I've also got a blanket, so once again for those knees, if you just want to lay it out across the mat, you can. But let's just get started. So we're just going to start legs a little bit wider than hip distance, hands by our sides, and we're just going to start to turn. And we're just allowing the arms to be heavy, and we're just swinging them round. Right to left, left to right. And I'm allowing my spine to just twist, but I'm not cranking it, I'm not forcing it around. You can get faster. I don't like to go too fast because I get vertigo, but yeah, be soft, just allow the arms to get heavy. Yeah, well done. And come back to center, slowly just release. Yeah, well done. Let's move those shoulders. Just up and back. And as we start to kind of get in, reverse the circle, we're also just going to start to deepen the breath. So draw your attention to your breathing. Notice if it's a bit fast, maybe a bit shallow. And release the shoulders. And we're just going to do some neck movement, so just some neck circles. So just in your own time, up and round. But yeah, if your breath is kind of shallow and quick, see if you can start to send the breath down to the lower ribs. Expand through all areas of the spine, of the lungs, sorry. Wonderful, well done. Just going to do some wrist twirls. I like to make fists, and I'm really squeezing as I make the fists. I'm going to reverse. And I'm kind of squeezing my hands, squeezing my biceps, and then I'm going to flick. So I'm kind of just relaxing now. Yeah, well done. Right hand's going to come down the right side of the body. We're simply going to inhale, raise the left arm, and we're just going to side bend over to that right. So we're opening up the left side of the body. We did this seated yesterday and the day before, I believe, but we're just doing it standing. So make sure that the weight is equal. Wonderful. That left hand comes down, inhale, raise the right, and we side bend. So now we're opening up the right side. We want to make sure our chest is open. If that means that your arm is kind of coming to here, then that's fine. But we don't want to curl in, we want to open the chest. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, we're just going to come all the way back to that right side. And then we're going to go all the way back to the left. One more time. To the right. And to the left. Yeah, well done. And then we're going to come up. Both hands are going to come up to center. And then we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right side, and we're going to bring the arms out. Inhale, hands come up, we look to center, and then from the side view, exhale, we twist to the second side. Yeah, so inhale, palms come up, exhale, twist, inhale, up, exhale, twist. Well done. Inhale, come all the way up, palms together, and then exhale, bring the palms down to the Well done. Bring your feet a little bit closer, not together, maybe just hip width now. We're going to ground down through our right foot and our right leg. And we're going to slowly, hands on the hips, we're going to lift up our left leg. Ankle twirls, twirl that ankle. So we're balancing on that right leg, strong through the foot. We're not collapsing into the hip. We're coming up. Reverse the circle. Yay. Oop. Doesn't matter if you wobble. If you wobble and fall, just come straight back up again. Brilliant. Release that side. So now we're going to ground down through that left leg. Engage the muscles of the upper leg, the hamstrings and the quadriceps. Lift up the right leg. Yeah. Doesn't have to come up far. You can keep that foot hovering just above the ground. And remember, if you wobble, that's fine. Maybe you use your arms for balance, reverse the circle, or maybe you even hold on to a wall as well, or a chair. That's fine. Fabulous. And release. Okay, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to try and hug the knee in. Okay, be patient with yourself. Take it each step at a time. So we're going to ground down through that right leg. Inhale, we lift the leg. Our hands are going to come in front of the knee, or perhaps they come underneath the thigh. And we just simply pull in, and then we release. Yeah. Second side. Inhale, raise the leg, put it in, exhale, release. Well done. This time we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to just open the leg out to the side. So inhale, we bring the knee in, then our left hand stays on that left knee. Perhaps the right hand comes out for balance, or maybe you find a wall. And we simply open, come back in, and release. One more time on the with the left leg, the right leg, excuse me. So that right hand is on the knee. We open it up, bring it back in, and release. Wonderful. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Give your arms a bit of a shake. Fabulous. Okay, we're just going to do a little sun salutation. Okay, so we're just going to break it down. We're going to do a couple of halves and then maybe just one or two with a lunge. Okay, so we're going to start at the top of our mat. I'm going to start in mountain pose. So mountain pose, feet together or maybe hip width apart. We want equal weight on the feet, okay? So essentially that just means we're not leaning forward and we're not leaning back. So just check that the weight, that the ground feels equal, okay? Coming up the legs, we engage the quadriceps, lifting up the kneecaps. We tuck the tailbone underneath. The spine is nice and long. Shoulders are away from the ears, okay? Hands are down by the side. Crown of the head comes up. So this is Tadasana. This is your mountain pose, okay? So imagine you're standing strong like a mountain. Excellent. So we're just going to take an inhale here. Exhale. And then on your next inhalation, we're going to inhale, raise the arms up. And then as we exhale, I'm going to have a soft bend in my knees and I'm going to fold from the hips, okay? So exhale, fold from the hips. As you come down, you want to get your back nice and straight, okay? Soft bend in the knees, and perhaps this is where you use your blocks. So blocks underneath the hands. And when you come down as far as comfortable, then you release the head and the neck, okay? We're going to inhale and we're just going to come up halfway. So inhale, come up halfway. So now what we're looking for is a straight line up the legs, and then you're coming out, you're kind of like in a figure of 7. Exhale, we fold down, and then soft bend in the knees. We inhale and we rise all the way back up, palms together, palms at the heart center. So that's our half salutation, okay? So when we forward fold, we fold from the hips. So we're not rounding. You're almost wanting to melt your chest, your heart space, down to the floor. Okay? So let's go again. Strong mountain pose. Inhale, we raise the arms up. Exhale, we melt the chest, soft bend in the knees as you fold at the hips, come down. Place the hands on the blocks. Maybe they come down to the mat, wherever's comfortable for you. And then you release the head and the neck. Then we're going to inhale, come up halfway. If your hands aren't on the blocks, you could put your hands on the shins or the thighs here. But make sure that you've got a long line in the spine, that your gaze is down so that there's no cranking in that neck. And then soft bend in the knees, exhale, fold back down again. And then inhale, come all the way up. Palms come together. Palms at the heart center. Wonderful. Let's do that one more time, and we'll just do it a little bit quicker. But remember to try to focus on the breath. Don't get too caught up in it. Don't worry, oh, I didn't breathe. But it's a really nice way to focus. When you focus on the breath, you're focusing on your body, okay? And then you're focusing on the sensations of the body. Are your hamstrings quite tight? Does that mean I need to really bend my legs when I fold? Okay, so don't just look at what I'm doing and think I need to do that. Do what your body needs you to do. Okay, so mountain pose. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, fold at the hips as you melt the heart center forward. Remember the blocks if you need them. Release the head and the neck. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release. Then soft bend in those knees as you inhale. Rise all the way up. Palms together. Palms back at the heart center. Well done. We're going to do that again, but instead of coming back up, we're going to step back into a lunge. Okay? You got this? Mountain pose. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold at the hips, melt the heart down. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold down. You can keep the hands on the blocks, or perhaps you bend the knees a little bit more and you plant the hands either side of the feet. Right foot's going to step back, and then we're going to lower that back knee down to the mat. If your hands are on the blocks, we're going to inhale, rise up. Perhaps the hands come to that front knee. Perhaps we inhale, rise up with the hand. If the hands are up, shoulders away from the ears. Wherever you are, chest is nice and open. Okay, we have nice weight in that front foot. Perhaps you've padded out the knee. Okay, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to plant the hands either side of the front foot, either on the mat or on the blocks. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, and we're going to step the back foot up to meet the front. Straight away, we're going to inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Soft bend in the knees. As you inhale, rise all the way back up. Palms together. Palms at the heart center. Well done. Going to do that again, but stepping back with the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold at the hips as you melt the heart down. Release the head and the neck, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale as you forward fold. Plant the hands on the floor, or perhaps you keep them on the blocks. And step the left foot back. Lower that back knee. We're going to come up into that low lunge again. So maybe you keep your hands on the blocks. Perhaps you raise your hands onto that front knee. Perhaps you inhale and raise the arms up. Weight in that front foot. We're not just sinking down. We're pushing down through the foot. We're lifting up. Chest is open. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, your hands are going to come down and frame that front foot. Blocks or on the mat. Tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee. And then step that back foot forward. And then we're going to inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up to your extended mountain. Hands are up, palms together, palms at the heart center. Well done. Let's do that again, and we're just going to do it as a bit more of a flow. Okay, so we're just going to do one leg straight after the other. So mountain pose, nice and strong. We're grounded through the feet. Our legs are engaged. Our tailbone is tucked. Our spine is long, chest is open. Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold at the hips, melt that heart center down. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands either side of the front feet. Use the blocks if you need to. Step the right foot back. Lower that back knee. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. Remember, your hands can be on the knee, blocks, or up. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, we lower the hands, frame that front foot. Remember the blocks. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step the back foot forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees. As you inhale, rise all the way up. Extended mountain, palms together, palms at the heart center. Second side. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold at the hips. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, use the blocks. Step the left foot back. Lower that back knee. Inhale as you rise up, low lunge. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to release the hands onto the blocks or the mat. Frame that front foot. Lift the back knee. Step forward. And then inhale as you come up halfway. Exhale, fold. And then last time, soft bend in the knees as you inhale, rise all the way back up. Palms together, palms at the heart center. Yeah, well done. Okay, come to a comfortable seat. Cross the legs. Remember, you can sit down on a block or a blanket to lift up those hips. And you can cross your legs like this. I tend to have one foot in and one foot in. That's just how I sit comfortably. So if you wonder why I'm sitting like this is just a comfortable seat for me. Well done, guys. That was really, really good. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, just going to reach forward. And we're just going to sway a little bit side to side. That was really, really good. So we just kind of did a little mini sun salutation. And you did amazing. We did lunge, we did our forward fold, and our halfway lift. Take another inhale. Exhale, come back up. Our right hand is going to come behind our right sitting bone, left hand to that right knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. So tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to do the sun salutations that we did today, but we're just going to expand on them, just do a little bit more. So maybe we'll just introduce a down dog. And before we start, we'll break a down dog down, okay? So if you've never done a down dog before, don't worry. Take another inhale here. Exhale, come back through to center and then all the way to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist. And so we're just going to add a little bit extra onto it. And we'll just build it like that. All right, so remember your blocks tomorrow and a blanket. And it will be fun. Take another inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hands on the knee or thigh, or perhaps palm on top of palm in the lap. Just soften the gaze, perhaps close the eyes. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Inhale completely. And exhale completely. One more. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. You did really good today, guys. This is day 3. You're smashing it. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Remember to comment or drop me an email if there's anything that you would like me to do. And then, yeah, we can do that. Namaste.